Today, Dung Fu invites you to deeply explore the Dhammapāda. Verse 4 from the Buddhist scriptures on the YouTube channel, Thien Thien USA. He insulted me. He struck me. He defeated me. He robbed me. Those who harbor such thoughts will never let go of hatred. He scolded me. He harmed me. He humiliated me. He took what was mine. Whoever holds on to resentment, hatred will never subside. Dear community, today we come together in the serene space of the Dharma to contemplate a very short verse from the Dhammapāda. Yet within it lies a deep reservoir of insight, a guiding light for transforming pain at its root. In this world, we often live through reactions. Someone offends us, and we react. Someone harms us, and we retaliate. But the Buddha, with infinite compassion, did not teach us to respond with hatred. He showed us another way, the path of compassion and wisdom. If we carry in our hearts memories of harm, clinging to past injustices, anger and sorrow will never fade. That memory becomes a fire within, burning us more than the one who caused the pain. But if we let go, if we can release the burden, hatred melts away like mist in the morning sun. Each day we might feel wronged, misunderstood, treated unfairly. These feelings are real. But by holding on to them, we burden ourselves. We lose peace. We damage relationships. And we darken our own hearts. So how to let go? The Buddha did not tell us to forget. He taught us to look deeply, to see that the one who hurt us is also suffering, perhaps lost in ignorance, reacting from their own wounds. If we see this truth, compassion arises, and hatred can dissolve. In a discourse, someone asked the Buddha how to avoid anger. He smiled and told a story of a man constantly insulted, who still remained calm. Why? Because he did not take the words to heart. Words are like the wind. Only when we catch them do they become a flame. If we let them pass, they return to the speaker. Hatred cannot extinguish hatred. Only love can. This timeless truth is the heart of Buddhism. And we, as students of the Buddha, must learn to live this truth daily, with each breath, with each step. As lay Buddhists, we can practice in daily life. When someone insults us, instead of reacting, pause, breathe, and ask yourself, must I hold on to this anger? Choose instead to be free. Each time you do so, you plant a seed of peace and transform old habits. Loving kindness is not distant. It lives in our choices to understand instead of rage, to forgive instead of resent, to release instead of cling. That is how verse 4 of the Dhammapāda becomes real. Not just words, but light in our path. There was a woman who came to the temple, full of pain from years of conflict with her parents. Their harsh words haunted her. How to forgive? I invited her to sit, breathe, and contemplate. They too were once innocent, once unloved, once wounded. As that truth touched her, tears flowed, and a small space for forgiveness opened. A tale from the sutras tells of two monks in deep conflict. One felt wronged and refused to forgive. The Buddha came, and with deep kindness said, holding a burning coal to hurt another, you burn your own hand first. Not just philosophy, but truth we can all confirm. The more we cling to anger, the more we suffer, the more we release, the more we find peace. If we truly understand impermanence, and that nothing truly belongs to us, who is there to be angry at? We and they are all fleeting phenomena. So let go, not out of weakness, but wisdom. Releasing anger is not losing. It is understanding deeply that only compassion heals. Each day, take time to meditate on those who've hurt you, not to relive the pain, but to bring understanding. Each breath in brings peace to yourself. Each breath out lets go of resentment. If someone asks what cures hatred, say this: loving kindness, deep understanding, mindfulness in each action. To avoid sowing more suffering, take refuge in the practice, in the Dharma. And remember, the one who forgives is the one who is free. Let us go further now into this truth, because our wounds, collective and personal, have deep roots. If we examine closely, most of our grief stems not only from what was done, but from our grasping at a fixed sense of self, the I that was harmed. When we say he hurt me, who is the me? The Buddha invited us to look deeply into the nature of self and discover that the self we defend so strongly is impermanent, conditioned, dependent on causes. If we let go of the rigid me, we loosen the grip of offense. There's a famous story from the Zen tradition. A samurai insulted a monk, expecting him to react. But the monk smiled gently and asked, if someone offers you a gift, and you refuse it. To whom does the gift belong? The samurai paused. To the giver, he said. Exactly, the monk replied. I do not accept your anger. This is not passivity. It is great strength. The path of non-hatred is not a retreat from justice. It is a way to uphold justice without becoming consumed. We respond with clarity, not with vengeance. We protect others, not with violence, but with awakened compassion. Imagine a world where every insult was met with silence, every blow with steadiness, every injustice with understanding. The Buddha was that world, embodied, and we, even in small moments, can reflect that peace. Forgiveness does not mean forgetting, nor does it mean condoning. It means choosing peace over poison. It means watering the seeds of peace in ourselves and others, for the sake of future generations. So the next time someone wrongs you, pause, breathe, and recall this verse. Know that in your silence, you are strong. In your compassion, you are brave. In your release, you are free. This is not easy, but neither is suffering. The Buddha never promised ease. He promised a path and the end of suffering. And it begins with this. Do not hold hatred. Train your heart like a strong tree rooted in storms, unmoved by winds of anger. Let your speech be mindful, your actions rooted in the Eightfold Path, and your mind dwelling in the spaciousness of compassion. Practice this daily, in your relationships, in your workplace, even with strangers. When the mind wants to cling to blame, offer it understanding instead. When the tongue wants to lash out, offer it silence or a gentle word. Each moment is a chance to renew our vow of non-hatred. Let us chant, let us sit, let us walk, not with burdens of resentment, but with the lightness of loving kindness. This is the practice. This is the way. And still, the journey continues, because the heart has many chambers, some of which still echo with old pain. These deeper wounds may require more than gentle reminders. They need the steady rhythm of practice, the cool balm of insight, and the fire of commitment. Sometimes we need to write the names of those who hurt us and sit with that list, offering metta, loving kindness, to each one, not because they deserve it, but because we deserve peace. In doing so, we take back our lives. We may also need to look at where we ourselves have caused harm. If we are honest, we too have insulted, struck, taken, harmed. From that recognition arises humility, and from humility, a sincere wish to repair, to vow not to repeat. So this path is twofold, letting go of what others have done to us, and making peace with what we have done to others. Both liberate the heart. Imagine yourself carrying two heavy stones, one labeled, "They hurt me," the other, "I hurt them." Now imagine setting both down. How much lighter you would feel. This is the invitation of the Buddha, and what sustains us on this long path. Community, Sangha, the support of others walking the same direction. When we fall, others lift us. When they fall, we lift them. Together, we grow. Keep practicing. Keep breathing. Keep forgiving. Each act of forgiveness is a step toward Buddhahood, not a final destination, but a way of living each moment. Thank you for watching today's Dharma Talk with Thien Tai. Namo Dhammapāda Buddha. May the merit of this talk extend to all beings. May all disciples and sentient beings realize Buddhahood. Please like and subscribe to revisit the short teachings of the Buddha. Thank you for listening to the Dharma.